From YouTube, Worst Hour said hello. From YouTube, Nerd on the Internet said hello. We're starting in a few minutes. Welcome.
All right, testing. Okay, so yeah, hello, whoever's watching. Give me a second. We're still getting. Oh. And yeah, today we're building this. Well, okay, needs to be in. Okay. You don't fit anywhere. Let's go. All right, so we're building. It's a 5-inch mechanism. 5. I thought it said 5 minutes at first, but then I looked at it. Oh, it's 5 inum. So it's 5-inch mechanism. Power dolls 2. Detachment of limited line service. Oh, Plum more. Ah, that's the wrong thing. Bandai. There we go. Title wrong, so it's Plum Moa, the company that does that apparently. Haven't really heard about them, but I'm guessing they're, well, they make model kits apparently or something like that. So this is from a video game on the PS1, the original PlayStation. Power Dolls 2. I didn't play it, never heard of it. Probably only came out in Japan, or maybe it came out in different places, but I never really heard about it. And this is a kit. So the game itself is, I'm guessing, abandonware at this point. Like nobody's maintaining it. There's no, maybe, I don't know, maybe there's been a reboot or something. But this is a model kit that came out fairly recently. I kept seeing it show up in like suggestions when I was browsing HLJ.com, and it was on sale. I mean, it looked nice, kind of like the shape of it, but it was a bit expensive. But it was on sale recently, so I just got it because, yeah, it was something like almost more than half. Well, it was more than half off the usual price, so I did get it. So yeah, it's a nice looking mecha. It's not too outlandish. Very nice, well, reasonable design. Kind of like the shape of it. And apparently, well, the game for some reason is like, it's an all-female group which goes around doing something. Seeking independence from Earth. Oh, so basically they're spacenoids. That's what they are. Basically, this is a Zaku. This is what we're building today. Right. So yeah. This is basically, the story is that they're seeking independence from Earth. So yeah, spacenoids, and yeah, this is Zaku. So we're gonna build this thing. It has a complicated name. X-4+C PDF-C701. There's a bit here which I probably should translate. Hold on, let me just go get my phone for a second. It is very chaotic. I started a bit late and I'm not very prepared. I just picked this kit at random. Okay, yeah, let me just try to translate what this is here, unless someone already knows Japanese. That would be very helpful. Let's give this a try. Armored Assault Infantry is what it says. A little bit of text in Japanese here. Right, so yeah, we're gonna build this thing, I guess. It doesn't look too complicated. It's kind of it looks like a high-grade kit. They're trying to be fancy here, showing off articulation, but it's basically looks like just a simple double jointed knee, unless there's something special here, which I'm not sure there is. Yeah, so we'll see. Like, it doesn't seem too complex, and it is, I think it's only 5 inch tall, which is about This basically the size of a 1/144 scale Gundam kit. Alright, so let's get this open and start building. There's not much I can say about it. It looks nice, that's all I had to say. Looks has nice weapons, nice shape, and like the big old legs there, big old thighs. I mean, yeah. It has a head, obviously. It doesn't need a head. The pilot is in the chest, clearly, but it's a mecha. It needs a head. So there we go. We open that. And there we go. Okay, felt like there was something in the box. Alright. So we got instructions, which is right now we see gimmick. I'm gonna just adjust this a bit. Alright, so the scroll of instructions, it's glossy paper, which is kind of unusual, I guess. Usually it's just, well, it's semi-gloss paper. It's like very glossy paper. It's like magazine quality, like Japanese magazine quality, thick glossy paper. They don't mess around in Japan with their oh, this thing has a pilot. It has a pilot thing. Look at that. It doesn't have a pilot, but it does have a pilot seat. Unless it does have a pilot. What? Oh, there's parts that you do not use. Oh, so I'm guessing there's a series of these? And it's not just the one. There's another one in the back, I guess, with like bigger armament. But these things are kind of expensive, so I didn't get the other one. This was like honestly the cheapest one available. I guess most of the extras are really in the extra armament and whatnot that go around there. So, yeah, for now we're just gonna build this one and see how it goes. And then I wasn't expecting this thing to have, well, it has a cockpit and everything, so that's interesting. I don't know if it's open, so.
From YouTube, C003, but said now this is a kit I've never heard of before.
Yeah, I've never heard of the video game either. I mean, I saw it a while ago, like, but it was a bit expensive, so I didn't get it. But yeah, it just like the shape of it, so that's why I got it. It looks like a simple high-grade kit, though. Yeah, it's nice, simple instructions there. Well, that's it. Oh, that's it. There's a minigun. What is that for? Oh, we need a tool to separate these. Okay, do we get that tool for free in here? I don't know. We'll see. You do get, this isn't a Kotobukiya kit, this is a Plum Moa kit. And they do have, well, I guess a bunch of companies do that. They do give you like a little order form. I guess it only applies if you live in Japan. But you can order replacement parts if you're missing something. Hopefully we're not missing anything. What? How do I open this? This feels like it. Where is it? The hell? How do we open this? Huh.
From YouTube, C003, that said I'm 50/50 if I'm getting next month the OVA Sinanju MG or the bootleg MG with apparently reinforced joints. Cuz the Sinanju is already by default a pretty large mobile suit in universe.
That's, yeah, I mean, I will only get like one. Yeah, I would say well, if the bootleg has a reinforced joint, just get the bootleg unless it's more expensive. I don't know. It's up to you, really. I have the Shinanju Master Grade I haven't built yet. This is interesting packaging. It's like very clean seals. Oh, look at that. There's a hole here for cutting that apart. Where did I put... Where's the heck? Not the scissors. Blade go. Oh, there we go. I keep moving things around, but like this is interesting, different packaging. It's a different company, so the packaging is kind of different. And I want to treat it differently. Usually they have like all sorts of like tabs. It's like fairly simple wrapping, but this one's like
from YouTube
heat seal on the side.
C701, but said I did build a few days ago my MG unicorn. Pretty stable in unicorn mode. One breeze away from collapsing on destroy mode. From YouTube C003, but said I'm thinking of repainting it soon too.
Oh, there we go. A normal looking seal, heat seal. Oh, is it weighted out by that? The rest of it. Okay, I should probably be checking. This isn't a Bandai kit, so I have no gigantic gates here. Huge. But this is all polystyrene, I hope, not ABS. It's probably ABS. It doesn't say. And maybe it does say, but I can't read it. Yeah. I mean, the MG Unicorn is still here. Thank you. Very. Repainting. Okay. Yeah, it's. Like, I feel like there's too many like the unicorn, the one with the one horn, not kits from unicorn, but like that particular kit has too many variations. So like it's like I personally prefer going after like rarer kits, rarer like mechas. Well, except for certain Zakus, which I have too many of. That's some very tiny hands here. This is 1/48 scale, I guess. It has 5-digit hands because, of course, you're a mecha. Why wouldn't you? You don't need those. Okay, so let's try to get all that set up. I think I'm. That's good enough. Alright, so let's get to it. Okay, so should probably check. I mean, I don't think with the size of these gates here, I don't think there's going to be anything like that fell off the runners. Very large gates on everything. Very thick runners too. It's like, I don't know, I feel like more than 3mm all around. It's like very tough. Yeah, this is a game that was abandoned. Like they don't. It's not the company that made it no longer. I mean, it's from. Oh, look at that! You get tools. I saw that like it showed this thing. So basically, you get extra tools in here to like separate the parts, which is not a bad thing. You get little tools to like do things with it. That's kind of nice. So we should probably verify our runners to make sure we have anything. So 1K we don't need. Well, okay, we don't need these. I'm kind of interested, like, because there's Okay, well, I'll have to see like how much it is, because the way things are, shipping to the US is really difficult. G H E and C and E again. Oh, times 2. Okay. D. All right, times 2. Yup. And I did all of this, and then B A M N O A M O N O and B. Okay, got all of them. We have all the runners. Yay! Yay! All right, let's get to building. I'm guessing we're starting with the body here, which is, yeah, it doesn't seem like we have a pilot. Would have been nice. We have a pilot compartment, but no pilot to go in it. Or maybe it's there somewhere and I missed it. Nope, don't see the pilot. Ah well, no pilot. No pilot? No pilot, never mind. The parts are kind of large, they're all the same shade of light gray. Looks like a simple enough. Lots of runners, but very small runners, and yeah. Let's try to get this out. Very thick gates, probably not very good. It's gonna do a number on your nippers if you're not careful. Alright, so let's see. A2. A2G. Just the one runner. It just says G. That's all it says. There's no like label for the whole runner. Just like this part is G. That's all. It's like one thing. Very soft plastic. That's a whole of runner G. What's this? Well, there's been other stuff that has single parts before, but where's runner A? There we go. So I'm gonna get the whole thing out. I don't think it's gonna be that difficult. The head.
From YouTube, Rob said, "Is this the power loader?"
Power loader? From what? Aliens? 2? That's not from Aliens, if that's what you're thinking. This is a weird old kit. Well, not an old kit, it's a new kit. 2023, but from a game that's very, very old. From 1995, or that era, essentially. PlayStation 1. I don't know if it's getting a reboot or something, but for some reason we have kits of these available. So we're giving that a shot. Ah, it's an undergate. Bastards, giving us undergates already. Hey, if you're new here, do consider subscribing and all that usual weirdness people ask you to do, but yeah, it will help out if you subscribe. Where's my file? Yeah, I don't expect anyone to subscribe and ring any bell for notifications or anything. You can subscribe and mute the notifications if you feel like it. Not a bad deal if you feel like it. You get nothing, I get something. Perfect deal. Well, you do get occasional YouTube will show you stuff, and I do occasionally, but that's about it.
From YouTube, Rob said no, what's the kit's name?
It's in the title, man. Let me just try to read it for you. So it's X-4+C PDF-C701. I'm not kidding. That is the name of the kit. It's, what was it again? Armored something division, Armored Assault Division, I think. So it just has a model number. It doesn't have the kit. Well, the series is Power Dolls 2. Power Dolls 2 Detachment of Limited Line Service is what it says on the box. The series of kit from Plum is 5-inch mechanism. There's lots of things going on here. But yeah, it's X-4+C and in brackets, in braces, PDF-C701. That's the name, 1/48 scale. That's the name of the kit, technically. I'm guessing the mecha itself doesn't have a name. Which part of it is PDF? C701. I guess that's the weapon. There's an M63. Nope, that's not it. Okay, let's just put those over there. And then I'm gonna come back and do that properly. Deceptively. Oh wait, that's the head. That's not the chest yet. It's deceptively, because the scale of the drawing makes you think it's like something else. Lots of negates. Okay, that's a whole of runway. I hope there's nothing else like left on there just hanging around. We'll see when we get there. So we need the 2 bits of the head here, A1 and A2. It says very easy to work with plastic. Then we got. Let's try not to overdo it with the filing. Just get the nut down to. Like, well, sometimes when you're holding parts, they have sharp bits and those stab. Okay. Yeah.
From YouTube, Rob said Amazon said Power Loader, hence my confusion.
I mean, that's a different title, isn't it? Because the box says Power Dolls 2. Maybe it's called Power Loader. Like, well, who knows? Maybe like the seller just misnamed it. Only isn't the Power Loader from Aliens? The one that like Ripley goes in and like fights with the alien queen. Or am I thinking something else? Nice. So it doesn't have clear parts, but it has green parts. It should have been a clear part, so that push that in there. Clear that up because it might cause interference. Push that all the way in just to be sure. And the back of the head here. Very small parts. Yeah, I got this from HLJ.com. They ship from Japan, so I don't know if like there's an alternate packaging for different regions or something. I didn't get this on Amazon. How much is it on Amazon anyway? Okay, let's get that cleaned up here. And oh, that doesn't line up.
1, 2, 3.
There we go. It's a weird looking skull. There's more stuff on it, so A7. Make sure we don't nip anything that doesn't need to be nipped. A7, A6. Which way do you go? That doesn't seem right. That is the part. Oh, we need to cut that. That needs to be cut off? What? Okay. Well, interesting. Okay. I need to cut this little bit off. This is A6. Then we need N7. N7. Push that over there. Let's get the whole thing because it's a fairly small runner here, so we get that entire. Although I feel, nope, we do need all of these. There's a lot of parts that aren't used in this kit here because it is. I'm guessing. Well, there's the runners shared between other kits in the same series, which is weird. It was a one-off, but now apparently it's a whole series. Undergates everywhere. Okay, not pre-drilling anything because most of the pegs aren't round anyway. So that goes on there. Or is it upside down? Yep, it's upside down. This is N7, no, N2, my bad. Oh, fits right in. N2, and there we go, we have the head. Very small head, but not too bad. Alright. Head done. And now we're doing the torso. there, put this over here. Alright, A14C. Which probably shouldn't do all of these. Let's see anyway. Let's B. That's E, H, this is C, so C, 4, 5. Nice little detail on the surface here. Do I need to, oh, come on. Yeah, it's not, if you're used to like building Bandai kits, this is not the same. So C1, let's see. Taking a look ahead here, C1, what else? Okay, that's it. Let me get that over here. Okay, so then H. Let's get the whole of that or not. H3, C1, A11, A10, A12, okay. So I just need that for H. I probably need to trim my nails. Helps to hold things, but sometimes it gets dangerous. You end up breaking something. Gently get those nubs out. Alright, let's see. And we need A14, nope, not this one, A14, pretty cleaned, C, that away? Or is it this way? Okay, I guess it works. Like the parts fit together very nicely, very easily. There's no resistance when pushing, so that's kind of nice. It's gonna hinge, I guess, or not. I guess it does hinge a bit. And then on top of that, well, no further ado, we just slap this on top. Want to be like more pieces in between. Gently file those. Let's not overdo it though. Let's see if that still holds. Don't know why we're doing lullaby right now, but even lullaby.
From
Marcel.
YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said hello.
How you doing? Hello. We're building a weird one today, so C1 H3. That's not where we start. A11. 8. 11 and 8. We're building today from what's it called again? Power Dolls 2, 148 scale plastic kit, X-4+C PDF-C701. Salt something division something other. I don't know. It's from a game from PlayStation 1 era.
From
1995.
YouTube, Dino said Halo. From YouTube, Dino said what's up.
Hey there, how you doing? It's it. We're building. What's it called? Say it all together. Everybody, just say it together with me. We're building X-4+C PDF-C701. So 1 and 2. This is A8, A11. Okay, that's a bit tight. I'm gonna need to pre-drill that, I guess. Hopefully it's all metric. And let's not stab ourselves. It comes with a little tool though. Hold on. It's nice. The weird thing about this kit, like it comes with a little tool to like separate the parts. If you need to separate them.
From YouTube,
Which is
Dino
a
said
nice
I'm
touch.
good. I recently finished up another Gundam.
That's nice. What did you... Which Gundam specifically? Or is it just the ARC 78-2? They're weird like that, people who do Gunpla. They're like, oh, which kit did you build? Which variation? Which thing? Thingamajig of the thingamajig did you build? It's fine if you don't know. Sometimes you just like buy a kit because it looks nice. You don't really care what the story behind it is. Alright, so we got 11 plus that thing, and that goes in there. That's the pilot's stuff.
From YouTube, Dino said the HG XMX1 crossbone.
Oh, the one with the X-shaped. Is that the one with the, I forget. Like the backpack transforms into a oh, this thing just slides out. The backpack transforms into like
From
a
YouTube, Marcel
thing.
Mendieta said I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Yeah, doing okay. Okay, so I guess I was wrong. This is not a pilot seat, but it is something. It is very loosely going in there. Maybe it is a pilot seat? I don't know. This just comes out very easily. I didn't do anything to this. It is just very loosely attached. But yeah, doing alright, I guess.
From YouTube, Dino said the Pirate Gundam with the crossbone, X-shaped thruster array.
Yeah, doesn't the like the X on
From
the back?
YouTube, Troy
separate-
Simahosky said hey yo.
Hey Troy, how you doing? Today we're building, we'll say they all again together, X-4+C PDF-C701. Makes for a very strong password. Okay, so then that goes there. Which part is the pilot compartment, if that's not the pilot compartment? It looks like a pilot seat here, but I'm not too sure about that. It might be. It's not too. Like, parts are kind of fitting in nicely, so. Kind of a pleasant building experience so far. I haven't really run into anything catastrophic. Alright, so that's step 6. This is 810. 812 and...
From YouTube, Dino said it's a very small kit, but very fun. Handling it makes any other HG feel massive. From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said I haven't finished the modifications to Hygog's legs yet. I'll post the progress later.
Nice. I'm looking forward to that. Where... If anybody's new here, oh, I guess I was watching. We're the Xeon Swim Team Division cheer club. I think that's what we are, right? Upside down or right side up? Okay, this one. It's gonna get stuck in there. I feel. Oh, there we go. So most of the aquatic Xeon kits we like, actually. Alright, that's that. Okay, that's the whole chest. Interesting. There's something missing here, but we'll see about that in a minute. That's the whole chest, very simple. Alright, so then we need this is the, I'm guessing, waste. So C. Two and three. H4.
From YouTube, Dino said I've been reading the Crossbone manga, and this normal Zaku Roman 2, it is just a behemoth next to the lead Gundam.
So is it like, I have built that. I have built the Crossbone Gundam. Or a variation of it. I don't remember it being that small. The one I built had the X array thing, separates into like a different, like a core fighter type thing. Looks like a bus, essentially, the space bus, because it's long. So basically it looks like it would transport a bunch of people in it. Which one does this go? So, what the? Oh, like so. Okay. So H4 into C. Very slight pre-dual. Turns out these are metric, so that's fine, I suppose. This kit doesn't use polycaps, which I'm guessing the whole thing is made of ABS. It feels ABS-y, but not too bad so far. Let's pre-dual that a little bit more. Try to get that on there.
From YouTube, Dino said yeah, the Crossbone is 15.9 meters, and the Zaku Roman 2 is 17.5. However, in terms of proportions, they're very different.
Yeah. Well, Zakus are usually thicker compared to Federation suits. So that might be it. There's a bit of a gap.
From YouTube, Dino said it's like a luxury sports car next to a sedan.
The Zaku's luxury sports car. I know. Anyway, so A5.
From YouTube, Dino said SUV MB.
And this is A5 onto there, kind of holds these two pieces together. A9, A4, A3 on the sides and the back. And that's using, yeah, they used up all the runners A. Oh, that's a nice build strategy here. They're like, the first few parts to tell you to build, use up one of the runners. And because you have multiple runners of the same colors. So if you had to like switch around a lot, it'd probably get confusing. Whereas here you only like focus mostly on one runner at a time. There's a real grade crossbone Gundam. It has a hole here for an action base. There's a real grade crossbone Gundam, I think. I do have it, I think. I haven't built it yet. It's in the backlog. We'll get to it. I'm gonna start pouring gloves at some point. Too much dust on my fingers. I'm gonna Mickey Mouse gloves. That's gonna make it all very classy. And probably blind some people. It's gonna be reflective. So this is, oh, that moves. It shifts around a bit. It shifts a little bit. I don't know if that's intentional. I don't think it is.
From YouTube, Dino said after my last model, which I did a full paint job on, which I kind of had to because it was an old 144 Gelgoog, I felt confident enough to paint some of my crossbones details and forgo stickers. From YouTube, Dino said it came out decent. I just need to finish the beam Zamber tomorrow.
Does it have a cutlass? And does it have like flintlock pistols? Is it the same one I'm thinking of? Because I remember building a crossbone Gundam which had like a cape. Kinda. Probably not the same one you built. It has a cutlass, the one I built. I remember that. A beam cutlass. No. Something like that. That is the waist. Yeah, I'm making progress here. It's a very simple kit. It's nothing complicated about this thing. So I'm guessing we're doing what? Arms now?
From YouTube, Dino said yeah, the ABC mantle. From YouTube, Dino said that's the real grade.
No, I haven't built a real grade yet, but the
From
one I
YouTube,
built kind of
Dino
had
said the
one.
cutlass is called the beam Zamber.
Zamber. I just call it the cutlass. I haven't read the crossbow manga. The only reason I got that kit is because it looked nice. It's a pirate Gundam. Why we want it? That's all the reasons you need to get a kit. So let's get all of M. I did that side already.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said which Gelgoog? The normal one, the Mariner, or the Yeager?
Probably the normal one. It's an old one.
From YouTube, Dino said at Marcel Mendieta the 80s 1140.
the 80s 140. That's very old.
From YouTube, Dino said it's a good model. From YouTube, Dino said very charming.
This is weird. What is that? Where's the other M? Nope, there's only one M. My bad. But anyway, this is pile of M. Oh, some of these have interesting. It's a weird little pillar in the middle here. I guess that's how they inject the plastic. This is where they inject the plastic from. Okay, what else do we need? In pile of M, we need pile of D. We will need stuff from H. Alright, what else do we need? I'm looking ahead. C, E. I guess we're gonna need a lot of things here. So I'm getting all the parts out early. So we can get that done with. This is not going to take 2 sessions. I'm going to be done fairly quickly with this one.
From YouTube, Dino said my other model that I've painted is the 144 RX 70A10, North American type. From Gundam, the origin with the head and front skirts of the GM Striker, and a Gundam Heavy Arms right arm, the blade arm.
Doesn't it have like a Gatling gun on there? I thought that was the one. Or was it like a variation of that? Because I do have a North American Gundam variant with a Gatling. It's all black, essentially. It's a dark Gundam. Because it's North American. They're evil. Unless they're Canadian, I don't know. I don't know what's up with Japan in the US. Sometimes they like portray them as, well, they usually portray them as like, not necessarily the bad guys, but the ones that don't have any honor, I guess. Alright, so we got 2 runners D here. What else do we need? C. We need some stuff from H as well. I'm just looking ahead, getting all the parts that I'll need for this one, for the arms, so we can quickly go through the assembly. Well, more or less, as quickly as we can anyway. Put those each. Let's put wherever. Okay, so now M 10 D 9 and 7. M10 M7. Okay. M6.
From YouTube, Dino said, do you build your symmetrical limbs at once or one at a time?
Build them usually at once. That's what I'm trying to do. Usually. It doesn't always work out. Mistakes are made. Sometimes we gotta undo some stuff. But for the most part, yeah, try to do limbs in one go.
From YouTube, Dino said, hell yeah.
It's a challenge, but yeah, it doesn't always work out the way you expect, especially if it's like very slight, like it's not exactly symmetrical, it's not like interchangeable. But you think it's like the left and right are exactly the same, and then it turns out no, there's like a very slight difference. So, critical difference sometimes. Look at that. That's okay. Oh, whatever. Very gently file off those nubs. Put that over there, over there. Alright, so M13.
From YouTube, Dino said, when I was building my crossbone yesterday, I thought I had lost an inner frame part, only to find I had already assembled it.
Yeah, it happens. The other thing that happens sometimes is the part you're looking for is still on the runner. You know, looking around, like you thought you got all the parts off the runner, and the part you're looking for is still on the runner.
From YouTube, Troy Simahosky said, you doing any particular kit for 600 subs?
Probably. I guess I might do the MG 3.0 RX78-2, which is like, for some reason I've seen lots of people doing that one recently. I don't know if like this probably because of the sale that was going on with Hobby Lobby, and they had a stock of those. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of those recently, so I might do that one. I've had it for like a while, so I might do it. Alright, so like so, and don't really explain. Yeah, these go together.
From From YouTube, Dino said I can't tell how many times I checked under my bed, and all around the room for that part, and on the runners, and in the box only to sit down, and accept defeat, and see that arm frame fully assembled.
Okay, so that. So the instructions for this part tells you like left and right parts, but it doesn't. These aren't like mirrors. They're mirrored parts. They're not identical parts. They're mirrored. So you're gonna have to like figure out. I guess the one in bracket, in braces. Bracket braces? I forget. The curly one braces? Or is it round one brackets? Was it round ones? Curly braces. Okay, braces. Round braces. So yeah, those are not. Those are like the. This is the right side. This is the left side. Is in that other shape there. And I forgot E. Okay, maybe I could just assemble this one first. There you go. Nice. Oh, it's kind of a hinge here. But yes, it's kind of a very simple kit. It's not stressful build at all. Why not? I mean, this is ABS, I'm assuming, but it is not. Yeah, 2 runners in. Okay. Let's just get the whole thing. What did I get? E9 and E11. Wait a minute. 9, 11. Oh. There's extras. You got spares. So we got an extra of these. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, this is different from the usual Bandai kit. So the rules aren't the same. Very small differences, but interesting. Ah, I'm stuck. So, well, I had a real great Char's Zaku, like in stories about parts missing. So a tiny piece of it fell off, and it was missing for years, literal years. And then I had to like move to a different house, and that's when I found it. Basically after I moved all the furniture out of the way and was just vacuuming the room one last time. I would have vacuumed the whole thing. It's a tiny part, like about this big, very small. And I'm very lucky to find it. So that's another method of finding parts you lose, just move to a different house. If you can't find the part, you'll find it when you move. Although I have a TIE fighter, Darth Vader's
From
TIE
YouTube,
fighter.
Dino said no way, dog.
Yeah, I also have like a Darth Vader's TIE fighter from Bandai that is also missing a tiny. That one I didn't find. Or maybe I did find it, but I put it somewhere else and I forgot about it to put it on the kit. Entirely possible. It's missing a tiny part. You can't even tell it's missing. But yeah, like apparently houses in Japan don't really have carpet. So the problems we have, like if you live in the US where most houses have carpets in bedrooms and whatnot, the problem is like tiny parts will get caught in carpet. Or they will bounce off in random ways. Like if because of the like fibers of the carpet, it bounces and then bounces like it hits the carpet and like bounces in the opposite. You would think it would bounce like this way, but it bounces back in some random place, and you can't find
From
it.
YouTube, Dino said, but you'll know it's missing for eternity.
Yeah. I mean, as long as I don't pretend I don't see it, it'll be fine. Alright, this is all of E. Pile of E. Hopefully I don't mix all of these together. This is M, H... I don't know what the blue ones are. N, I think? M, N... Most sane people will put these in like little containers and label those containers so they don't get lost. Clearly, I'm not doing that. Okay, so... Okay, these are identical. That's not the ones I want. These ones are mirrored. Yep, those are the ones I want. This is E911. Okay, let's check for nubs real quick. I think the nubs were on the inside. I'll still get them because they might cause the parts to not fit as intended. Alright, so you go 1, 2. Which way though? Doesn't actually tell me. Okay. Oops. It's pretty. Okay, that's a 2.5. The only drill bit I have that is broken. I like to pre-drill the holes so it's an easier fit. Let's see if this one works though. Maybe I don't need to do that. No, it's very tight. Just very slightly loosen that. So it just slides on easily. There we go. It still holds. Eventually, the idea is to come back and glue all these parts that need to be glued, well, that are just holding on from it with a peg. So it's like permanently fixed together. Alright, so we got shoulder pads, I think. So now we do the arms. C. Hey, didn't I just... Nope, I did not. Okay, never mind. We only get 2 pairs. Well, 1 pair of hands. It seems, yeah, we don't get nothing fancy with this one. No extra hands, it's just hands for the weapons. What else we need from C13, 12, C11, 10, that's for the thing. And we need C14. And what else? That's it. C14 and the rest is legs and weapons. And leave that alone for now. Okay, so what else do we need from D8? Did I get D? Yeah, I did. D8. Okay, that's probably like D over there. If I had to like do multiple sessions, that's what I've noticed that I don't remember which pile is which. Takes me a minute to figure that out. Alright, so D11. I'm guessing we're doing different arms. Nope, both arms at the same time. Okay, they're all D11. D11, D8. Wait a minute. Why do we have 4 of these? Okay, one of them is different. We need the one with the slot. Okay, these are extra pieces. Or maybe we can build like alternate arms. We need the ones with the slot in the side here. We got alternate ones without the slot. So depending on what, I guess, depending what kind of kit you build from the series, you will need to use those different ones. So, and then E2. E2, this little thing here. Alright. And 1 D1 and D2. This and that. And then, well, let's build those so far, then we'll continue with the rest. You have to like do a double nip anyway here. These require to remove this extra little stick that's under the hand. Let's put that together. Hopefully that's gonna be I'm gonna have to like remove this every time we need to get the hands together. Right, and arms, really. That just clips on me.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said, have you built any Super Robot Wars kits yet?
No, I don't think I have. Let me just make sure. I don't think I even have kids from Super Robot Wars. Oh, wait a minute. Where did this go? You just pop that in there? What? How? Hopefully that doesn't break. It looks like something that's gonna break. You're supposed to push that in so it clips in, but that looks like it might break. If you push too hard. Well, there we go. So it kind of clips on there and kind of just floats. I feel like Super Robot Wars is like more like SD kits type. I could be wrong. Oh, guess not. They look like Gundams, like mobile suits. Actually, they look like stuff from Gundam 00. Just going by the box art. Has the same vibe as Gundam 00 kits. Oh, those are Bandai kits. I might try. And they are another flavor of high grade. I might try getting some of those. I mean, the art style is more, yeah, it's super robot. So it's not. Bandai has, well, sorry, Gundam kits still to some extent have a real robot vibe, like feel to them, because they do kind of follow, well, some rules. Oh, sometimes I wonder. Like so, and this is a number 4. Yep, 4mm drill bit here. Why do I need that? Slot there. Probably for. I probably should have put that one in first. Oh, or not. That works. Alright, so we got that. 2 hands. I should just let's see if this is too blue. Like the little bit of white crap here, just like hide it with a bit of Sharpie. The roughness on the edge. Alright, so we got 4 arms at least. On D1, D2. Very small parts, sharp pointy bits to them. Kind of a pain if you need to file those. I think Super Robot Wars is a video game that's been running for a long time. I feel like there's lots of crossovers. And they have like mechas from different things showing up. As long as a Super Robot. I feel like they did something with One Piece as well. Gerald Frankie showed up there, maybe? I don't know. Okay, so take one of these. Slap this on there, or what? like so, maybe? No, like that. And try to press that. Come on. Get in there. Okay, which way do you go? Hold it like that. And like so. Clip on there. Is that right? Up like that. Okay. Clip on there somehow. There we go. Watch in. Very thin. Joint there. But well. Same for this guy here. Didn't go all the way in. One needs to be glued. Do the same thing. And punch in. There we go. Alright. So we got right, well, left and right. Well, you get the idea. M4. I'm assuming times 2 here as well. Some weird reason, I can't remember rating this as postal doll instead of power doll. First time I saw this. Say what? Postal robot. That's interesting. Which would be an interesting concept. Anyway, M4. Let's clean that up. I don't want people like on the gates. I don't like them at all. Because you have way more experience dealing with regular side gates. When you have to deal with on the gate, you usually mess up. You have less experience dealing with those. Alright, so we got D5. Why is that here? That's a pile of M. Why do I have D5 there? And then we have 2 more here. Wait, which one do I use? They're not the same. And I have another one. What the hell? Oh, I guess it got mixed up. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe I accidentally mixed that over there, so... Are they different? They look similar. Okay, I'll just use these 2. Hopefully that'll be fine. So D5, D6, assuming, I'm not sure. Might be a different part I'm using. D5, D6, H. Now mix those. Definitely mix those. Okay, there we go. H5, H6, 2. Ended up mixing it with the other file without noticing. Let's see. Sure, get that number. Alright, so H6 and one of these better fit, I guess. That doesn't seem right. Let's try the other one then. Okay, so okay. That one and this one go like so. Okay. Therefore, this one and that one go like that. Alright. And then key 5. Which way though? Oh, it's that way. Kind of goes in there, holds it all in place to some extent. Why do you not? Oh, wrong. Part. Oh, there we go. I see. There we go. And M4, which with a line that is where do you even? What the? You know? Weird looking little it's a weird looking contraption here. Does that do that? It just holds on to there, I guess. Okay, so then arm goes in there. I guess this matches that. And that's the front of the arm with a little thing here, so therefore that is where the forearm is. Like so. Let's see, does that make sense? I guess. Okay, we got arms. Now we need M1 and 2. Oh. I guess those are alternate parts here that we didn't use. They're like regular gray rather than blue. So we had that option here. These are extras. So we do get lots of extra parts, I guess, if you want to swap those out and build like slight variants of these. I'm just putting all the extras in a corner so we don't get confused. Okay, we're making progress, I feel. We're getting there. How long have I been here? 1 hour 30. Not too bad. We're like almost done with the arms, and legs shouldn't take more than 30 minutes, I hope. Let me try to pick up the pace a little bit. No, that's a bit too rough. Where do you go? Wait a minute. That's the wrong parts. Those might be leg parts. These are M. The ones with the... That's what we need those for. I thought they were like weapon attachments, but no, it's just slight variations in how the arms look. Fit that in there. Just like so. Not too bad. I mean, it's very plain gray all over, but I guess a little bit of, well, I'm not a fan of panel lines really. I guess this might work a little bit. It is a very simple HG kit. Nothing insane about this one. Alright, so then those are the arms. Oh wait, no. We need this. Somehow. Which way though? Which one's the front? Okay, this is the front. Okay. So then you pop that on there. There we go. Very nice big old shoulders on this thing. Huge thighs, huge shoulders. I think the upper limbs are very muscular. And get that in there carefully. Right, there we go. You need to like angle it so it's like the pressure is like directly supported. Well, something like that. Very stiff joints. We'll probably need to like file these down a bit more. Alright, so far, okay, we got arms. Took a minute, but we got arms. So now we move on to legs. E1, C14, E4. There we go. Start clean. Okay. So that way, put E4 and these together, and E4, E1 and E4, and into C14 like so. Now C7, C8, C9, C6. Let's just get everything. Just the inner frame, well, inner armor, under armor, whatever it's called, for the let me get the M63, which I think is the actual model name for the minigun here. Do we have double? Oh, we have double miniguns. Okay. Dual wielding miniguns here. Okay, that's all of C. Let's just put all of that over there. I'm not gonna need those just yet. Way in the corner. Okay, so what else? B. I get all of B, I guess. All of that as well. So. Oh, this is just legs. I think most of it is just legs. Some of it is unused. Alright, all B. That's all the runners. Well, most of the runners. Couple left over there. No, just get these ones too, because I think we're gonna use these. just for the weapons. Okay, build the legs. So B6, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, and let's pre-drill those a little bit.
From Twitch, Lord Bethebelder said, "Is this the turkey leg kit?"
It does have turkey legs. Not sure if it is the turkey leg kit, but it has turkey legs.
From Twitch, Lord Bethebelder said, "Cool."
Alright, did I miss something here? I think I missed something. Did I? Wait, no, I didn't. No, I do need that. Ah, yes, I did miss something. I do need these. Okay. So, this thingamajig with C87 maybe?
From YouTube, Troy Simahosky said, "Did you get your aerial dominator yet?"
Nope. Well, I need to check. They're supposed to send me an email. I hope they sent me an email. Or if I send me an email and I missed it, I'm gonna be mad. And I missed it because of that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check after this. I'm checking every few days, like just making sure. Is it in stock? Well, I guess I need to contact support and ask them. Although, based on the comments on Gundamit, like it seems like they don't know either when it's gonna be in stock.
From Twitch, Lord Bethebelder said, "Turkey legs and bell peppers."
Well, let's make a dinner, I guess. Okay, so where do you go?
From Twitch, Lord Bethebelder said, "Now I am hungry."
Lord Bob the Builder. The text-to-speech was kind of mangling your name. I was like, who? Alright. Well, yeah, welcome. The hell? I need to pre-drill this, but no, wait. It's a number 4. And we just slap this all together, hopefully. Nope, wrong one. Come on, get on there. There we go. Am I missing something here? Okay. Yeah, that doesn't seem... Yeah, it's completely wrong. That's not how you build this thing. So, stab it in here, twist, stab, twist. It's supposed to go inside. Like so. Like in there. In the joint, so it's not outside. And pressing parts together is a pain in the ass. Wow, it hurts the fingers.
From Twitch, Lord Book the Builder said, I got the 12 models reverse war version. Does the Axis come with any extras?
I think Troy, no, he built this, built the I think it comes with like LEDs and whatnot, and it has pretty impressive inner frame. Still haven't gotten mine yet. I pre-ordered it, but that doesn't guarantee that I'll get. Well, I did deposit, which I think was a mistake. Now, what do you think about it? We'll see. Hopefully I get it. I don't know what the hell's going on with the tariffs. Because at the time I ordered it, we didn't have tariffs yet. Okay, so hopefully that is correct.
From Twitch, Lord Book the Builder said the 12 models pre-order offered a full clear armor set.
Now, I don't think that the Axis one has clear parts to it.
From YouTube, Troy Samahoski said the Axis comes with LEDs and bunch of opening hatch gimmicks, along with a highly detailed inner frame.
Very holy inner frame. Lots of holes. Well, it's like trusses, I guess. So structurally, it makes sense. It's like reinforced, like lightweight, but still. Ah, what the hell? Let me go check. What the? I go on Gundamit and there's an announcement about tariffs. Okay, what does it say? Important announcement regarding tariff design, no one changes tariffs. Okay, these few costs. Rest assured, buyers will specified. All pre-orders be assured. Okay, permanent change or so. Okay, cool. So basically, Gundamit will absorb the cost. There's like an extra $80. I think no matter what you order. Is it from Japan? At least you buy it from Japan, you get an extra $80 slapped on the shipping. If you're, and there's no guarantee that thing will stay. The tariffs will stay. There's like stuff's going on in the courts that have declared the tariffs illegal, and so we'll have to see what the hell happens. But yeah, it's kind of putting a freeze on getting kits from be it Japan or China or anywhere really. It's not like there's a huge. There's nothing made in the US that is. Worth the like. Yeah, no. Like even the kits that are by US manufacturers are made in China, which is ridiculous. And but such is the way of things. Reagan is to blame for this, probably. Ronald. Should have just stayed on his couch watching reruns of his old movies with his chimpanzee instead of becoming president. Ruined it for everybody. Oh wait, that's wrong. That's a thin ring that's gonna break, I feel. So you need to be careful with this. Oh, there we go. Gently. Gently. All the way in. There we go. Okay, so then that goes wrong place. Wait, hold on.
From Twitch, Lord Bethevelder said what America should really stop doing is giving Nintendo stupid blanket patents on game mechanics.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. It's like it's not just gaming, like any card game. Like there's lots of just anything really. Any proxy battle essentially is now Nintendo's. You can't even do, I'm guessing you can't even do like anime or stuff, or what was it called? Zachbell? Goshbell? That was a fun thing. What, Nintendo's gonna claim like that's theirs now? No, it's basket. There's probably a video game of that. Anyway, I mean, they do that for like a lot of companies, not just Nintendo. They grant them like ridiculous patents. Like Apple, like patented rectangle with rounded corners at some point. The shape of a rectangle with rounded corners, which is pretty stupid, but yeah. There's ridiculous patterns for all sorts of things. Okay, so which way do you go? This one? Did I? I'm confused. Like this? Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Well, we'll see. It all makes sense in the end. And alright, so far it's very rickety, but the turkey leg is getting filled in. We're not done yet. Alright, so now before we that and this, there we go. Turkey leg starting to take shape. It's a big old turkey leg. Again, this video game, I feel is like, it's based off a video game that's like abandoned. Unless I'm mistaken, because the only references I've looked it up a little bit. The only things I see about Power Dolls, the video game, is like from 1995, and it's listed on like abandonware websites. Basically, it means it's like anybody can just download it and play it. There's no consequence. Well, maybe not. But basically it means like the developer basically doesn't care. The publisher doesn't care about it anymore. So you should be free to do if you just get it if you feel like playing it. And then here we have in 2023 someone just like comes up and hey, I'm gonna make kits out of this. Why? That's pretty random. Makes me wonder, how do you even go about doing this, like you say you want to build a model kit, I want to make a model kit, because I kind of want to do that now. Instead of depending on Bandai, let's make our own third parties, which I guess is what many of those third-party manufacturers decided. No MG Kshatriya, just make our own. Very loud. And the gates everywhere. The reason I don't like under gates is like you can very easily shave off too much and end up with a larger gap, which makes the whole point of having under gates pointless. The point of under gates is like, oh, your gate isn't on the outside, so you can get seamless gap, like seamless connections, but no, you ended up with a bigger hole essentially. Alright, so we also need M3 for these guys. Alright, so take this. What the hell size is that? This is huge. Okay, figure out what the legs are. Okay. I'm gonna need. Is that number 6? Yeah, it is. Pre-drill that just in case. I need to break out the number 6 for that. Number 4. Number 2s. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. All right. It goes. Nope. Maybe this one. Nope. Where do you even fit? Did I put this on the wrong way? Entirely possible. Let's try reversing that. Okay, so large. Nope. Ah. Well, one of those has to fit. I guess not. Not this one. Okay, let's try again. So, oh, there we go. So we have number 4 here, maybe not. There we go. That's one big old turkey leg, taking shape. And in the back, not this one, maybe this one. Ah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Undergate problems here. Like, you're supposed to not... The whole point of undergates is like so you don't have these gaps, but it actually makes those gaps worse. Okay. And then we have this here. The number 2. So big old turkey leg. And get that in there.
From Twitch, Lord Bethebelder said, does using the drill as a chamfer bit help?
Yep. It makes, like, it's basically pre-roll the hole and stuff. Some people like cutting the peg short, but I use just metric drills. Those help, especially making the pegs slide in easier, and also it's easier to separate the parts later if you make a mistake. Although sometimes it does, you do end up loosening it up too much and it just comes apart too easily. But that's what plastic cement is for. You can glue it all back together at the end once you're satisfied with how things are supposed to look.
From Twitch, Lord Bethebelder said, I use a reamer.
Yeah, also works. Like, just widen the hole a bit so it's like fits in. But yeah, most Japanese kits, well, most foreign kits, well, most kits really, because most of them are made abroad, designed abroad, so they will use metric sizes for the kits. So instead of like metric to like millimeter, these are all in millimeters. Metric drill bit set with a like hex shaft just to be able to hold it. That's good enough to like get those. Oh, there we go. Almost turkey leg. That's a big old meaty stuff. It's like the upper arms, like the upper limbs are very muscular in these things. Alright, so now we do lower legs. I thought it would be quicker, but I guess we ended up taking a bit longer. B15, 4, I don't know which pile is, this is pile is B, I guess. Okay. Gonna have 4 of these, but I need 2 only. So which one is it? They are all identical. Yeah. Yes, they are. Oh, no, they are symmetrical. Let's just take 2 of these. 2 aren't used, I guess. So this is a pile of unused. We have a growing pile of unused parts over here. Some people have fancy glass file, I have a cheap dollar store metal file, but I use drill bits, so it evens out. Oh, these are AliExpress drill bits. They're like shitty drill bits. I bought them to like drill into metal, but then this happened. I just twisted off and broke. It's like really shitty quality drill bits, but they're good enough for plastic. I don't need this yet. What am I doing? Let me just clean it up anyway. I might not even use that at all. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I really need that. So okay, hold on. So B, this, M, 9 and 8. Looks like this one. And B9, 10. Check around for nodes. The same old thing that we do. Where's my... Alright, just pre-drill as needed. I think I don't need to pre-drill that much. I need number 3 for this one. Oh, really necessary. Alright, so I guess on the outside we got this. And on the inside we got that. These point towards the back. It's more like, well, these don't feel strictly necessary, just like extras attached to the legs, so we could probably remove those if you want like a thinner looking leg. Those are the lower legs, so E5, E7, and E6. Where? There you go. We're getting there. How long? Probably like 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours 17 right now. Alright, so clean the curve a bit. Okay, so this, clean the curve again. like so, and number 2 here. Slice off any overlap. Very dusty. Okay. B. We need this. Yeah, I do. 17, 13, E10, B18, which we need to remove this from. I'm getting gloves. Too much dust. Well, not all kits are dusty, I don't know. I feel like the ones I've been building recently have all been very dusty. Could be because of this thing. It leaves more nubs. Cleaner nubs, but more nubs. So, no, still need to clean that one. Try to get the nub parts on the inside. Okay, so this goes on there, which is a bit tight. So let's pre-drill this thing. So it's number 3, seems. Yeah. Well, that's not getting in. Oh, there we go. There we go. And snap that on there. And that goes on there. as well. That is B13 and B18 in the back. Not bad feet. Wait, I feel like have I been lied to? I don't know, it only has like 2 points of articulation. Okay. Well, basically 1 point of articulation. Made it look like it had more. Probably not. Alright, so we got feet. Oh wait, I guess we can't. Because they are both on the same side, so we can't like have the nub part on the inside. Oh well. So, and then we just take this, which is, these are all extra parts. Go in the pile of extras here. I think these are extras too. Look like it'd be nice on the legs, I guess. I guess if this was missing, this would be here. Yeah. This would be like extra exposed stuff if this part was missing. There's probably a variant of this model. Now this little thing. Alright. Okay, which way do you go? This way? Well, this little there's a thin ridge. That's the top. Okay, so then that goes in there. Punch in. Let's try to get this to go in without breaking anything. Hit punch in. Turkey leg, literally. Like, it's like a thin, very short, and I messed up. Well, actually, I can just, because I'm not doing that. I'm not taking that off. I'd rather take these off and swap them around, honestly. Although this is turning out to be more effort than I thought it would be. Okay. So it's just... because this, I'm assuming, has to be... on the outside. Yeah. Stab and twist and hope you don't break the peg. Some nasty stress lines on that peg there. Make sure we drill that all the way through. Like so, there we go. Seems a bit unnecessary. Well, I guess it adds dimension to it, but it seems like a lot of stuff on there. And we got a shelf for no reason on the leg there. Let's just hopefully it doesn't break. It's the random shelf. Not sure why. Was it the wrong one? This is like a dangling bit, so we need to be careful not applying too much pressure on this part. Say that. Already applied a lot of pressure on it. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of just dangling there. Not sure why, but it says to put that there. M11. Oh well. Alright. So those are the legs and feet. Oh, actually, we're not done yet. The thin ridge on the back. Wow. Try to get that in there without hurting yourself. Oh, it did go in. Okay, that was pointless. Alright, so we got turkey legs. Very nice turkey legs. Feet. And that's all basically. Everything else is optional. Yeah. Everything is just weapon, and all these extra things here are just optional parts. So we have two weapons. We got this one, which is the M63, it says. Yeah, 2.5. And 1.5. Oh, maybe not. Take care of the weapons before we do the final assembly. We're basically at the end here. It is a Zaku. Look, it has a ammo drum. They're spacenoids fighting for their independence from Earth sphere, I guess. So yeah. Well, they're living on a different planet. They want independence from Earth. There's Zaku's. The spacenoids. Does this thing reload? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't move. Okay. Would have been nice if this thing could like slide, but no, it is static. I need to sharpen my nippers. which is a thing you didn't know you could do, did you? Yeah, very difficultly, but you can sharpen nippers if you need to. Although it's not an exact science. Alright, so we know that all of these are extras. Final weapon is, I thought there was 2 Gatling guns, but we only had like 1. These are halves with a gun. Alright, so that and this, and I'll remove off the curve there.
From Twitch, Lord Bebdebilder said my gauging harrow just arrived, so hype.
But I misread it. I thought they could use Nicolas Cage harrow, like Cage harrow, as in Nicolas Cage. They should make a Nicolas Cage version of harrow. That would be inappropriate, but I don't know. I would like it. I got like 25 kits waiting to be shipped from Japan. Holding for the moment, waiting for us to see what happens with the tariffs. Okay, nice. And then I guess we don't need these. These are just not sure extras. So a bunch of canisters. Go. Canisters go. What in there? There's a hollow bit there, that's a bit weird. It's kind of weird. There's a kind of weirdly hollow part here at the top, so I don't know if that's... Oh, okay. It's hold on. Oh, you hold it onto it like this, so the hollow part is on the bottom. Alright. And it just... let the arms go. I do with the arms. There we are. So that should just slide in. You don't need to remove anything. Yeah, that works. And don't break. It feels a bit sketchy. So you might turn that. This one works better. Not bad. Okay, we got all the parts assembled. And so now we're gonna do the final assembly. As soon as I get my tools for a second there. Put that in there. So this was the build of the Power Dolls 2 1/48 scale X-4+C PDF, which I guess is a blueprint PDF, C701. A very simple HG kit with has a few interesting things. It comes with a little tool to separate the parts, which I'm guessing the idea is you get like multiple variations of this kit, and then you can mix and match as needed. Alright, but for now, let's just do the assembly. Yeah, okay. That was about right.
From Twitch, Lord Bibdebuilder said there are a few add-on kits for Power Dolls 2.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, this is a very, very old game. And yet, here we are with kits for it, so we start with the feet. And then we add the turkey legs. Watch in. Did it hold? Yeah, it should. There we go. Alright, bit out of focus.
From Twitch, Lord Bibdebuilder said Plum, not have money for popular IRE.
Yeah, I mean the kit, like the MSRP price for this kind of high, I thought. For what this is like basically an HG kit, but I guess Bandai's is special. But it's not like the design isn't bad. It's just very simple. Alright, so we got turkey legs. Look at these turkey legs. They're like literal turkey. Like, do you see the turkey? Turkey legs. We can stop here. Turkey legs. Ah, let's keep going. Then we put the waist on there. I don't know which one's the front. I think this one's the front. Where's the back? This is the front.
From Twitch, Lord Bibdebuilder said I have the Vic Viper from them. Gradius video game ship.
Okay, this thing is technically correct. This thing's like, it's a bit bow-legged. It like walks around like this, I guess. Maybe I should be doing that. Unless I assembled it wrong. I'm having doubts. No, it is correct. Like, there's a gap over there, so towards the back. That is correct. Yes, that is right. It just doesn't, the legs don't go together, they just like stay outwards a little bit. And a little bit bow-legged. Alright, so we got this. So then we put the chest on there. Which looks like it should be a cockpit, but it's not. Arms. That's a bit okay. This is not poly caps, but it's very tight, so I'm guessing this is like stressing that. Let me just check. I feel like it's gonna be stressing that peg there, which is holding the ball joint. So if you turn it too much, you might end up something would just like twist off. So you have to be very gentle and slow with that, or not moving at all. Alright, now the arm. Squiggle that in there. There's that. That is the front. Okay. And finally, the completely useless head, because that's not where the pilot goes. Why do you need a head? I often wonder. If you don't. And that goes there. And that broke off. Okay. The head kind of broke into pieces when I tried to put it in there. That's not a good sign. Yeah, get out of there. I think you're gonna have to, yeah. That's the reason you have this thing come off so easily, so you need to put the head on there. Kind of lean it forward a bit. Get the head on there first, which is not what the instructions are telling you to do. Did I put that on wrong? No, yeah, it's backwards. The hole here needs to be in the back. And this one, I don't have pliers. I have to improvise a bit. There we go. Lean that forward a bit. Put your head on there. Slide that in. Slide that back. I mean, it kind of connects. You can kind of see it connecting with these little things here, I guess. And then connect that back there. The way it says to just plop them down, I think that's gonna work. Alright, there we go. And built. Turkey leg. Well, it's like, looks like an American footballer. With all the padding on the thighs and shoulders. I'm gonna go tackle something. Yeah, there you go. Kagado X-4+C PDF-C701. X-4+C. In brackets. PDF-C701. This is the full name. Oh, look at that. Oops. That's a problem with pre-drilling. You can do a nya. Nope, you can't do a nya. No nyas for you. No tehes or anything. No tehes either. But okay, let's do a review of this thing. A very simple kit. That's all I can say about it. It has pretty, I guess, standard at this point articulation. No polycaps, but
From Twitch, Lord with the Builder said the one kit I really want from Plum is Theer R-type ship.
what R-type ship? I'm gonna look it up. I'm guessing that they don't like do a lot of reissues and stuff. I feel this thing runs in a goofy way, given the size of its legs. They probably like a chibi character kind of run. You get some bit of motion here, a little bit of motion on the shoulders, like vertically, and well, the armpits actually pull out. So yeah, it's a fairly simple kit, but I kind of like the design, so it's the only reason I need to get it. It doesn't have a huge range of motion, like the thigh here doesn't do much. Oh, does it? I guess it does. Well, that kind of cracked a bit, but okay. So, like so. So it does go like a little bit, depending on how you manage to wiggle that. So not, yeah, it doesn't have a, well, not a huge range of motion, but some range of motion, decent amount. So basically, for whatever it does in the video game, I guess, makes sense. This is like a, I feel like the video game isn't 3D, it's like 2D. I mean, it's like, I don't know if it's 3D. I feel like it was, I saw some screenshot, I feel like it was in 2D. Basically, it's a very simple strategy game on the original PlayStation, and the head here isn't.
From Twitch, Lord Bethebelder said, I think that click is the top of leg popping off the waist unit.
No, it kind of flicked against this part here when I did that. It flicked against it and made it click. It's not coming out. It is fine. It just like flicked against this, and now it doesn't do it. Not doing it. There you go. It kind of like gets caught on this thing. So let's try to adjust this head a bit. Can I look? This is probably in too far. And annoyingly, these things on the side prevent it from the head from going back. Might I put that on the wrong way? I might. Nope, I did not. Maybe it's reversed. Like if I put it the other way around. No, it doesn't make sense. It has to be that way. Yeah, the head doesn't really go into that back. The hood here in the back kind of prevents it from going all the way back, because these little things kind of hit against the back of it. There's a minor design flaw, I guess. I don't know, like the fact that this, I believe these are ABS. I feel it was like, it doesn't actually say what material is used, or maybe it says, but it's not. It doesn't actually say polystyrene or anything. They usually say like which material, but it feels like ABS because of how powdery it is when it's being filed. It does explain why some of these are so tight. The ABS is kind of sticking together. So, like this joint there. And that kind of annoying part there. Okay, whatever. So, yeah. Very goofy. I mean, look, it looked nice in the pictures. Like it has like some nice poses to it. Very large thighs, muscular thighs, I guess. Drumsticks. And look up you. And can't you? It's not gonna. It doesn't want to look up because of these things. It prevents it from looking up. This hood here. I could cut these off, but I guess that won't look as good. Comes with some nice weapons. We got a Gatling gun, which is, it should say which, M6A. So basically we're using like American US Army model numbers here for the guns. This is an M63, I think. Yeah, M63, which I think is a shotgun. just gonna do side. Let's see. Turn the head very stiff. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Posability, I mean, it's alright. You kind of have to like play with it a little bit. The legs do
From Twitch, Lord Bebelder said
90
Stoner
degrees.
63.
Say who? I don't know what that is. But anyway, yeah. Can do that Russian dance, I guess. His thighs are so well developed, we can do the Russian dance thing, which is probably not Russian, which is attributed to Russia. So, yeah. Let's get that back on there. Pop that in there. It has like weird, well, it has toe articulation, some articulation on the ankles, double jointed knees, which, given the thickness of the thigh, large thighs here, is kind of limited in this movement, but it still manages.
From Twitch, Lord Bebelder said the Stoner 63 is a modular version of the M16.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I only know weapons from video games. Not much of a gun person. Let me just look it up. Oh, it's a 5.56 mil. That doesn't look at all. Well, I guess aside from the container for the bullets, like it doesn't. This looks like a shotgun. So I thought it was the M60 was a shotgun, but no, it's not a. It's nothing like this at all. So yeah, not. I mean, it's a fun looking kit. It wasn't too hard to build, but it feels kind of limited. They're not. This isn't a Bandai kit, obviously, and for the price, I mean, the MSRP price, I don't know exactly how much it was, but I definitely got this on sale. I wouldn't have gotten it otherwise. I kept seeing it like show up in my recommendations, like stuff I might be interested in. But yeah, the price was a bit above what I would pay normally for a high grade kit like this, which is kind of a shame. I guess Bandai kinda, well, then again, it costs
From
next
Twitch,
to
Lord
nothing.
Bebelder said the like $80 USD kits.
This, yeah, not worth $80. This is like I wouldn't pay like, I paid like $10 or something for this. I wouldn't pay like more than that. Like, given the quality, like I guess the design is the thing that takes the most time and money, but like injection plastic, like this cost them cents to make. Most of the expenses is in like shipping, all the extra stuff. So on the one hand, I feel like Bandai controls like everything from start to finish. They have their own factories and everything, but I guess they have to like deal with extra costs and middlemen and everything. If you were another manufacturer, you have to ship it to China, ship it back, all sorts of things. But yeah, like, it is not worth $80. I would never. $80. Like, this is what, like, I remember one time I was like trying to convince someone to get into the hobby, and they just make a quick search on Amazon for prices, and I'm like, yeah, no, this is like, they thought I was wasting money, but The problem
From
is like
Twitch, Lord Bevelder
Bandai.
said IMO. If you're doing Plum kits, you're deep into the hobby and know what the game is.
Yeah. But still, it's a bit excessive, I feel. I feel like they could price this more reasonably. This, like, injecting the plastic cost like is like minimal. The rest of it is just like, and they're not even licensing this, I don't think, because it's an abandoned IP, I guess. Ah, well, but yeah, I got this on sale. It's unlikely I'll get another one unless it's really on sale. I mean, yeah, if it's not extraordinary. It's okay, but not extraordinary. Anyway, that was it. Doesn't have a lot. What it did mention gimmicks. Hold on. What is your gimmick? You can attach stuffs on the back. There's like a free mover hole here. You can remove these little things here and like attach, I guess, options there. Oops. You have action bows. Alright. What else do you got? The bending knee is not a gimmick. Bending elbow isn't a gimmick. That's just articulations at this point. I mean, yeah, it's fine. You got some tiny bit of concept art here. Yeah, this is a very, very old game, 1995, I think. This is for the 30-year anniversary or something, maybe? PC 98. PlayStation. DOS. It came out on DOS. Oh, it came out in 1994. Okay, not 1995. So I guess in 2024 was the 30-year anniversary. So that's why this came out, I guess, a couple of years ago, or a year ago. Alright, oh yeah. So the other thing, you do get like a bunch of extra parts, so there are like separate, multiple different models of these. So I guess the idea is you can, you would buy like multiple variants of these and mix and match as needed or whatnot. So, or, well, I guess they just reuse the runners for a bunch of them. Alright, so we got extra parts which we could have used on there, but I guess we don't need to. Alright, so that's it for that, I guess. Not much else I can say about it. I guess you could paint it if you felt like it, but original is supposed to be like all white. White mecha, I guess. It's fine the way it looks. Alright, so enough of that. I guess we can call it quits here. And I'm gonna go to sleep after. Alright, so let's get that set up. I found like it's difficult to get back into like retro games. It takes a while to get used to the old graphics if you haven't seen them in a few decades. I don't know, like, well, it is for an anniversary of a very old game, but yeah, I don't think like this is gonna make people suddenly try to like rush and get copies of the old game, try to play it. But anyway, yeah, that's it for now. This was the build of the Power 2 1 to 48 scale X-4+C PDF-C701, a kit by Plum. Plum Models, I'm guessing. It says Plum Moa. Or is it Plum Models and then Moa is something else? Yeah.
From Twitch, Lord Bebtebelder said, "Grats on your build."
Thank you. We do this, yeah, we do builds every 3 days, so today's the 21st, so the next build will be on the 24th, I guess. Yeah, I'll probably figure out what kit to build the day of. I'll just pick a random kit from my backlog, which for some reason isn't getting smaller. And yeah, I'll be back on the 24th and random other kit to build. And I think I mentioned this because Troy asked, like, if I did get 600 subscribers on YouTube, I'm gonna build the master grade RX-78-2 3.0. Apparently, lots of people have been building that one recently and been amazed or complaining a lot about something or other. So we'll see what the fuss is about. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I don't know, like, subscribe, share, all the other things you do. I'm mostly on YouTube, so Twitch is like the secondary backup. Well, it's not really much of a backup, it's a secondary streaming platform. Anywho, thank you for watching, and
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said, "Bye. Good night."
yeah, thanks Marcel for sticking around, very appreciated, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Alright, thank you all for watching, and I'm just gonna leave before it gets awkward. Alright, bye.
From YouTube, Troy Simahoski said, "Have a good night, everybody." From YouTube, Nerd on the Internet said, "Thanks all for watching. Next build should be on September 24th."